Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Seth Curry has solidified his place in the league. He says, I've just embraced my role no matter where I've been. Growing up with the Pops who played 16 years in the NBA and who was never a starter, I looked up to him just as much, if not more, than the All-Stars. I wanted to have a long career just like him. Kevin?
On his way, for sure. David, thanks. When the middle of the season rolls around, Clark, how much value do you think there is in keeping an eye on the standings, seeing what the other teams are doing?
You know, Kevin, I think it's a balancing act depending on your team and the makeup of your squad, where you are in the standings. In some cases, it could be a powerful motivator, but I don't think it should be something that discourages you. You have to keep an eye on what's real and what you can control. There's still time for some dramatic shakeups as the season unfolds.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Scott. Prodigy is out there with Portis. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Jay in at the 1. And for Brooklyn, passes it to Stewart. Tries from 10, and the jumper falls for him.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Christie against Scott. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Pass to Christie. Down low. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's blocked. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Shoots it. Misses off the left iron. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Portis, the pass to Scott. Shot clock at 6. Right at the free throw line. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lopez, a screen on Christie. Here's Scott. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot, and it's Lopez laying it in.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Unloads from 13. No good on the shot. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the miss by Brook Lopez. Here's Stewart. Good work there as it goes. Stewart's got his second basket of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Lopez kicks to Portis. Pass to the prodigy. Scott against Christie. Goes up on the high post, and that one drops for him. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Bucks trail by 4. Jay, the pass to Scott. Lopez outside to the paint. Here's Portis, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Milwaukee shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Nets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. To the right side. Six on the shot clock. From downtown. Milwaukee with the rebound. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The first one falls. One drops. He ties it up. The Nets shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Here's Stewart. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. Just 5 to shoot. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Here's Jay following the bucket by the Nets. Outside, Scott takes the 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. The pass to Christie. Again, the Nets for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And that one, good.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
The Nets working the ball around now. Lets it go from 11. Again, the Nets for 2.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And the Nets making a change here. Warren's checked in. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. On defense, Brooklyn. They lead by 4. Jay, the pass to Portis. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
And Stewart gets it to go.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Now Scott. Last game, 26 points. And it's Connaughton missing. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's a 6-point Nets lead.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Passes it to the prodigy. Puts it up from 7. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And here's Brooklyn. They set the pick. Pass to Stewart. Good on the triple. Stewart's got 9.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Pass to the prodigy. And that's going to be a travel. Some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis. Allen comes in for Scott, and it's Hill in for Jay. Nets leading by 7. Now the pass to Warren. To the middle. Here's Claxton. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Hill with it. Passes it to Connaughton. There's the screen. Shot from 12. Rebounded by the Nets. And here is Warren. Harris outside. A 3-ball. Hill pulls it in. Bucks trail by 9. Pass to the prodigy. Takes the 13-footer. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
15 seconds.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
The first free throw is good. Matthews, he's checked in for Milwaukee. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 9 points. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And Matthews kicks to Connaughton. Pocket 6. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Outside Warren. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Matthews finds Allen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now it's just a 4-point Nets lead.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Pass to Warren. To the inside. Here's Claxton. And it's off the back rim. No good. Bucks trail by 4. Outside Hill. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. No good from Connaughton. Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Harris outside. Inside. They set the pick. Here's the 3. Hill pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Allen outside, fires for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Brooklyn leading by 4, and the pass to Curry. Pass to Warren. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he drops it in from the low post.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now, here is Hill. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Antetokounmpo finds Hill. Bucks passing it around. Here's Connaughton over Harris. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Warren, good. And now an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, I tell you what, I love watching Warren match the defense's intensity and still be able to convert. This is a hard-nosed, really good offensive player.
And so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Bucks trail by 8. Here's Jay. Pass to Scott. Shot clock at 5. The baseline Jay. No good on that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And for Milwaukee, we've got Matthews. Scott is out there with Jay. Then there's the prodigy, and it's Antetokounmpo into the 5 down low.
And, Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Here's the prodigy. He's coming off a 13-point game against Cleveland.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
It'll go, and the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Jay. Now Curry. He had 28 points in the win against Golden State.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. After the basket by Brooklyn. Matthews passes to Jay. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Step back shot. Scott pulls it in. Bucks trail by 11. Pass to the prodigy. The three. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first three. Curry passes to Christie. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Christie. Jay hands it from downtown. Jay's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Right block shot. Bank shot. No good. Bucks trail by 8. Matthews dishes to Scott. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Jay. That three off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Curry outside. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Christie. Jay misses. Brooklyn leading by 8. Stewart with it. He's got 14. It's Curry outside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Boy, are they shooting the three extremely well this quarter. My, throwing some gas on the fire for sure.
Scott against Curry. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, here's Stewart. He's guarded closely. Unloads from 13. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Stewart's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets. Scott the pass to the prodigy. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Scott against Curry. Here's the prodigy, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Christie. Makes it off the glass. Christie's got 10.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Scott the pass to the prodigy. Bucks passing it around. Low block shot on the way. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Scott. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. To the paint, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he can do a lot more damage
to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Curry. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Portis comes in for the Prodigy. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Allen subbed in for Scott. And so it's Milwaukee now. 11-point game. Kicks it to Lopez. Allen outside. The pass to Connaughton. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Connaughton's got his first 3 points of the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Passes to Christie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Over to the left wing. Here's Jay. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brooklyn leading by 8. Lets a floater go. Christie can't make it.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Jay, the pass to Portis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Here's Christie. He's got 10. And here is Harris to the inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Jay following the bucket by the Nets.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Christie sinks the three-pointer. Christie's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the middle. Here's Connaughton. That one drops for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Christie. He's got 13. Out left to the wing. Releases. And that one goes long.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Now here's Connaughton. He has 5. Lopez outside.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach would probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
George Hill's checked in for Jay.
Substitutions on the court.
Now Hill still looking for his first bucket in this one. Good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Warren. Fires from 14, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Warren's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, he is so gifted as a scorer, but especially deadly from the mid-range is T.J. Warren.
Here's Connaughton. No good from outside.
and the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Dishes it to Hill. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
1:44 left in the second quarter. Here's Hill. And the layup's good off the glass. Hill's got 4 points this quarter.
You've got to give credit to how Hill just bounces off contact like it's not even phasing him. I mean, he really knows how to finish in style.
Now, here's Warren. 6 points for him. Lets it fly. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Outside Hill. Pass to Connaughton. Now Allen. Shoots over Warren. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Allen. Harris outside. .46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Claxton with the bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
There's the pass to Portis. Connaughton against Warren. 5 to shoot. Allen inside, guarded by Harris. Allen's shot is off. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Harris a screen on Hill. From about 16, again the Nets for 2.
Obviously a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And so it's Brooklyn, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball right after this.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
When I look at the Bucks, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up, but it just hasn't come together.
All right, let's talk about the first half. A little bit of ground to make up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Christie against Scott. Passes it to Jay. Puts up a 3. No good that time. Nets leading by 9. And for Milwaukee, Jay out there with Scott. Then there's Bobby Portis. And there's the prodigy. And it's Lopez in at the 5, home in the paint. Now here's Portis. Bucks passing it around. Tries from 10. That shot no good. And the Nets with possession here. Pass to Stewart. Pass to Christie. Over Scott. A putback. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And there's the pass to Stewart. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Bucks trail by 12. Outside, Scott. Launches it. Trains it from beyond the arc. Scott's got 9 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
For Brooklyn, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Bucks trail by 12. Here's Jay. He's got 7. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Outside, Scott from past the arc. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Here's a look at some stats for Jay. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging 12 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Back to Scott. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Stewart. Shot clock reset for the Nets.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. They set the screen. Offensive rebound, Nets. Tries again, and he lays it up and in. 16 points for him.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Curry's checked in for Brooklyn. Milwaukee also making some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez, and it's Matthews in for Portis. Stolen. Now here's Stewart. He's covered closely. It's good. Stewart's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
The Prodigy's shot is good.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Hits it from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on. Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Jay. 10 points for him. Lets it go from 11. That one off the back iron and out. Nets leading by 17. Stewart with it. A baseline Jay. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Passes it to the Prodigy. Here's Jay. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 17-7 run. Good on the shot. Curry's got 5 now.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Lopez is checked in. Nets on defense. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Scott finds Matthews. 6 to shoot. His first shot coming late, and he gets the bucket. Matthews has got his first points of the game.
Love how Matthews uses the pick and roll. Excels at making the right decision in these sets more times than not.
Here's Claxton. Lopez covering. Pulls from the top of the key. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes, and then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived, and a title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
That It's good from Scott. Both teams will make substitutions. Scott hits them both. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Curry on the wing. Nets passing it around. Right side Warren. Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it. Watch out now.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Nets leading by 17. Outside Warren. Takes a three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Outside, Scott. Inside. From 12 feet out. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Warren on the wing. There's a screen. He sinks the 11-footer. Warren's got 8 points.
You know, I like seeing Warren do work inside. He might be a three-point shooter, most known for that, but he's still 6'8". You got to do some work in the paint.
The prodigy passes to Lopez. And here is Scott, 13 points in the game. Outside Matthews. No good on the three. Brooklyn's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And it's Warren with the jam. Bucks trail by 19. Here's Hill. Here he goes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Tell you what, when Hill slices in like this, puts a lot of pressure on the defense and almost forces them to foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
First one falls for him. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Grayson Allen comes in for Wesley Matthews. So he gets them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity strike here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Pass to Allen. Fires the three. That one's not going to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Connaughton. Here's Allen. Connaughton sets a screen for Allen. Drops in the tray. Allen's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Here's Curry. Milwaukee with the rebound. Allen outside. He kicks it to Scott. Back to Allen.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Shoots over Curry. Allen finds Lopez. Basket good. Lopez has got 6 points.
Lopez, not to be denied. Nice, strong finish there.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Christie's checked in for Harris. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis, he's checked in for Scott. .153 left to play in the third. The pass to Christie. Teardrop shot. Claxton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Offensive rebound. Here's Lopez, and he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
Well, he is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
1:05 left to play here in the third. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Lopez sets a screen for Hill. Misses the three. And it's Warren with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 16-point lead.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Here's Allen. And the shot is long.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
The shot's good from Christie.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Poke loose. And so it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Brooklyn leading by 20. Passes it to Stewart. Over to the wing. Beyond the arc. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
And for the Bucks, Allen is out there with Jay. Then there's Pat Connaughton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's the prodigy in at the 4.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's the screen. Jay. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And stolen by Portis. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Now here's Connaughton. Pass to the prodigy. Now here's Portis. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch. Scott's checked in. Now Connaughton. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. There's the 3. Jay misses. Nets leading by 23. Pass to Christie. Outside Curry. And with the play-in tournament, single game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game. And it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Christie kicks to Stewart. To the paint, picked off in midair. Here's Jay. And finished off by Scott.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
To the inside, Connaughton, and he dunks it down.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Stewart passes to Curry. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Goes up to the stripe. Stewart tips it back in. Stewart's got 23.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And the pass to the prodigy. They swipe it. Pass to Curry. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Carter with it. Pass to Beauchamp from outside the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Sumner. To the left side wing. Kicks to Morris. Jacks up a three. And they'll get another chance. It's good on the putback.
Great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can really energize and galvanize a team.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Here's Sumner. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Man, it's nice to see Matthews get involved inside, showing a nice touch around the basket.
Sumner passes to Morris. Harris against Matthews. Antetokounmpo on the double team. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Got a piece of it.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the middle. Here's Beauchamp. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Beauchamp's got his first 2 points of the night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Pulls it from 20. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And Milwaukee has possession. And here's Carter. Outside Matthews. Fires the three. Unable to get that one. Thomas deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Matthews. There's a good screen. Shoots. And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass.
Harris makes opponents pay in the pick and roll, guys, because he's an effective passer with tight handles.
Pass to the product. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. 18 points for the prodigy.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Matthews against Harris. Drills the three-pointer.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And with the internet and social media, players, Clark, have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's the prodigy. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Sumner. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Sumner's got his first 2 points.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Carter, the pass to the prodigy. Now the dish to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. To the paint. Here's the prodigy. That's in there. Carter with the assist. 22 points for the prodigy.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Sumner kicks to Morris, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Javon Carter. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
On defense, the Bucks. Out to the right wing. Matthews against Warren. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. And so Allen will bring it up now for Milwaukee. The pass to Antetokounmpo. This one for 3. Allen's shot is off.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Passes it to Stewart. They set the pick. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Moves back up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord-cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
And the free throw, no good. The Bucks shooting has been terrific, 54% on the game. Allen dishes to Hill. Now here's Matthews. He's tightly guarded.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Brooklyn.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And they're going to take the second game between these two clubs, just like they took the first. This will put them up 2-0 with 2 left to play in the season series against the Bucks.
I'll tell you what, coaches really love reliable shooters like Warren. I mean, he's a talented guy who can really get it done from anywhere on the floor.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, T.J. Warren. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Warren. Here's Hill. There's 42 seconds left in the game. Allen finds Lopez. Back to Allen. Outside Matthews. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Warren, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.